It is yes, you're going to have to say it with me. This was literally written, this story, to kind of annoy Boris a little. It's the unofficial start of summer, and let's just get it out of the way. Say it with me, Boris.
Pack your patience. I was doing like a game show.
Okay, ready?
Pack your patience.
See, you're warned now. The nation's highways and airports will be jammed. That's what AAA is saying here. It's expecting a record, nearly 44 million Americans traveling on Memorial Day weekend. TSA says just this month it's already logged 5 of its busiest days ever, a sign of a busy summer travel season to come. CNN's Ryan Young is at the world's busiest airport in Atlanta, where TSA screenings set records for a second day in a row. What are you expecting there, Ryan? A lot of people packing their patience?
I have to laugh over that because, you know, in live television, you always have a few people who are straggling around. And our first travelers who have been drinking a little bit decided to stop by right before this last shot started. But anyway, look, they're getting their summer kicked off. Why not have a good time, right? As you look this direction, you can see the lines that are starting to pack in, and you've got to get through the roads to get here. But they're just yesterday alone, you're talking about 2.9 million people across the country are out here. I've talked to so many people who say this is the first year where they really felt like spending some money for the summer after the pandemic. They saw the prices, they saw travel going up, but at the same time, they wanted to start their summer pretty strong this year. Just yesterday here at this airport, they broke records for screening with over 111,000 passengers. This is the most people we've seen so far today. All lanes of security open, and you're not even seeing the international travelers. Multiply this across the country, you're dealing with travel records in terms of what's on the road to get to the airport, and then a lot of people are finding out when they arrive here that the parking garages are full already. But listen to some of these travelers who were talking about their excitement and their knowledge that they would have to pack their patience.
The TSA line was crazy, so highly recommend digital ID. It was a breeze. Even pre-check and clear was full of people.
Used to traffic. You know, when you're traveling during, you know, a holiday season or so, there's some things to expect. You're gonna see, you know, folks traveling.
You love the good attitudes, and like I said, you can never fault people for having a couple drinks before they decide to get in the TSA line or decide to wave right in the middle of the camera. It happens, guys, and at this point, you just have to get used to it. But we've heard so many people talk about the idea that this was going to be their first big splurge of the year, and they were looking forward to summer being kicked off. I can understand your excitement as you guys try to rehearse those lines together. I just have to wonder whether or not you guys are going to take on these lines for the summer. But at the end of the day, they were saying there could be larger lines coming this afternoon because a lot of us are stuck at work. And then, of course, once we get off, we're going to be trying to run someplace. So we'll have to see how this works out as the rush hour plus this travel traffic all combines at the same time.
That's why it's a cliche, and you hear us say it over and over and over, but really, especially after you've had a few drinks. Be patient with the folks around you. Be kind to your fellow travelers. And go say hi to Ryan Young if you're at Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. Ryan Young, thank you so much.